This is your WW3 news. Obviously, in the last few weeks, there's been a huge build-up and concentration on military hardware, which is surrounding Iran. Some say this so-called plan is not from yesterday. They've probably been planning for decades. This. I don't think the main goal is to destabilise Iran. It's the mainly get to Russia and China. It's the main goal of the collective West. That globalist, neocon, hawkish, warmonger, imperialist bunch. And there's been a lot of intense traffic over Europe and many parts of the various regions which are adjacent to this future theatre of war, which is a question of time. It's not if, when you're going to have to ask yourself. And like I mentioned in the other previous video, what type of repercussions it will have? It will have global repercussions, economic and socially. This is what probably certain people want. Destabilisation in Western nations, and therefore they can bring in tyranny, martial law, emergency laws, there is a war, blah, blah, blah. This is all man-made. Repeat, it's been planned for decades. This is the tyrant's wet dream, which is coming to reality. It's only a question of time when Trump gives the go-ahead. Not just the Israelis and Americans going in. There are some nations of Europe which are going to participate, or new allied nations which are in that region. It will just explode. The news already yesterday, a Russian doomsday plane, those flying command centers landing at Tehran, means something. The Russians and Chinese are probably behind the scenes, probably observing and planning and helping the Iranians, because they know if the Iranians go down, they will go down as well, one by one. They're trying to weaken the alliance, or the BRICS, basically, the three founder members. But don't forget, there is North Korea. And North Korea doesn't take no shit from no one. What they do, they do. They're not like Westerners. They like to talk. Then after, they stab you in the back. They face you directly. And then use some nuclear weapons as well. Well, the fact is, the first attempt to take out Iran, because they were making the component for nuclear weapons or nuclear energy for civilian use, uranium and all that stuff, 60% anonymous and blah blah blah. Iran has missile vectors for such warheads to put on, whether they made a few of them or not, or some allied nation helped them out, like Pakistan. You never know. Could be smuggled in. The thing is, this could spark off World War III, and that so-called straits where the oil tankers and shipping pass through, that passes in front of Iranian territory. Obviously, it could be mines, missile batteries on light trucks carried around disguised as civilian vehicles. Could be in use. And I don't think the Iranians will give in like some Joe Public portrays. They're not wussies. They will fight until the end, because they know if they fall, the rest of that part of the world will fall and will end up in hands of Europeans, Americans. It'll be vulcanized, like Syria or like Ukraine, which propping up governments and stuff like that. And the fact is, it could be led to awaken the sleeper cells, cyber attacks, and so on. Seeing the mass presence of illegals from certain parts of the world, Middle East and North Africa, who says they do not sleep in cells agents disguised as fake refugees. And they're there with a certain purpose. You got to take that into account to destabilise or attack infrastructure in that country. Even Albert Pike, in his letters to Manzoni, or Manzini was it called, in 1871, which described 3 world wars and the cause for each one of them. And that part of the world will be Third World War, the theatre. And obviously the fact of Islam fundamentalism getting out of control and spreading its tentacles like an octopus in all parts of society in the West, which they are doing in this moment now. And that's why you see certain situations in certain countries have a more easier, I should say, bringing in their Trojan horse. So certainly it's a question of time when they will commence the attack on Iran. Iran is one of those pieces to get to China and to get to Russia. They know, and even Iranians know. But it's all a question called their bluff. It's all a question of intelligence in this case. I think they are preparing. Or they're appearing as weak, then afterwards, when it comes to the moment, they appear strong. They'll probably catch everyone by surprise.